what's going on, guys? Headed out to duct tape drags this morning. Gonna do some drag racing and then see if the burnout box is gonna be open. Got my stuff loaded. Headed out. I'll do some filming. Catch you guys later. Okay, guys, we're at the racetrack where duct tape drag is gonna happen. People already camping. We'll get up here to the front gate. Alright guys, we're at the front of the gate. A couple more cars and then we're in. Alright, we're here in tech line, waiting for some other people. Not a bad line. I got set up over there. We'll get through tech. Got my truck. Got my helmet over there. We're just waiting in tech so we can get through. Look at that. Fab rats. The rattle cat. Alright, I'm all set up, waiting for burnout pits to start. Got my number, got through tech. I'm going to try to go live when the burnout pit starts at 4. I'll see you guys there. Alright, sitting in the drag strip line, waiting for my turn. I bet it's going to be at least an hour before I get up there. Waiting in line, drag racing has begun. A lot of cars here tonight. But we'll wait our turn. We'll get in here and see what's gonna happen.
At that 8th mile, you need 14. 3276 in the left lane and 14-4. Couple pickup trucks. At that 8th mile, 0.3 at 71 and 10.2 at 71. Back quarters, 16.6, 96, and 15.7 at 88. A 240 and a 944 in the left and right lanes. That's 60. Put a 29 at 27. backfire in that left lane up in the water box. That 8th mile, 11.6 at 13.2, 61 and 42. Pacific, backfiring quite a lot. Four and 801 are those reactions at that quarter mile. That's sitting going to get 11.4 at 128 in the mile per hour. Those reactions are 350 and an 098. That's 118 mile. Pop up at the 94 in the left lane, 71 in the mile per hour. That right lane 80, 87 in the mile per hour. That quarter mile, 14.9 at 89 and 12 and a 319 in the right lane. And that's 43 and 27. That 8 mile, 10.6 at 63 in the left lane. That right lane 12.3 at 56. And that quarter, 65 in the left lane, 85 in the mile per hour. And that right lane 94 at 69. And then a reaction of 6.16 or 5.08, those 60-foot times, 3.3 at 2.3. A whole second separation down that. But that 6 miles, that left lane 11.9 at 64, and that right lane 65 miles an hour at 10.2 seconds, 8th mile. That quarter, 18.0 at 80 in the left. Those reactions up 9 in the left lane. Car number 227 in the right. Gonna hit that reaction time. 357 and 855. And that's 60 foot at 23 and 855. In the left lane, 96 in the mile per hour. 058 and 713 are those
Pretty fast fucking truck.
In the mile per hour. That quarter mile 11.7 at 109 in that right lane.
She's dead. All right, guys, waiting here at Battle of the Beaters. Long line. See if they'll let the truck in. Hopefully they'll get my truck in. This guy's won last year right here. Hey, you think you'll win again this year?
Probably shooting really, but
Yeah, yeah. What do you have? What is this motor?
it's a 406.
406? It's a ratty ass thing, but it runs good.
It runs good.
It does run good.
That thing is the breather rack. Yeah, beat it.
Yeah, it's only 2,600 pounds.
Yeah, see?
Because there was a ad in the paper for the 64 Americans. They sold for $1 a pound.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it was a pretty big deal.
I'll take the lightest motor.
Think you guys gonna get in?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, good luck.
Thanks. Read through the directions.
They're lining up. We'll see who gets in. Getting ready to get judged. We'll see if we'll get in, or if we're gonna get thrown out. So we'll see.
The upside of this truck is that it is very straight and rust-free, and it is a short bed. It is not a perfect chassis for a great driver. The downside is that it's this. So, is he in? Yeah! Or out? Who's in? Yeah! Actually, ask for the class entry for you right there. Congratulations. Did you see the seats down there? Make sure it is. Oh. Wow, the seats are probably the best thing about it. Yeah. Perhaps a little absorbent for my taste, but not bad. Let me go to the next one. Go! This is...
Oh, thanks. Are they going to call when they go into the pits? Okay. Okay, thank you.
absolute Swiss cheese. That blue box with tailgate, 300 pipes, right here. The bike is considered the actual tunnel.
Overwhelming with the crowd. We're in. Don't know if we're gonna win, but we're in.
Even through that very, very long judging thing, it turned into a learning experience for us. Obviously, with 200 cars, this is a whole different animal than it ever has been before. And so we are going to run them out here as quickly as we can. The track is getting ready, and it'll be random pairings, heads up, all the way down track, loser on the trailer, and the winner returns directly to lanes. Now, one thing that's going to happen here is it's going to be very difficult for me to identify what class is what, because we waved so many cars through. So I'm going to be looking at the stuff and estimating what class that we're in. I'm going to get some help from the track guys to figure that out. And we will go all the way down to finals, and there is the big old trophy that we've got for everybody who's a winner in class in what is the biggest ever and most bogus ever Duct Tape Drags Battle of the Beaters. Hey, thanks very much to O'Reilly Auto Parts for stepping up and sponsoring this whole thing. That's another thing that makes me feel like we all of a sudden hit the big time with this. My important thing is I want to hit the big time, and I want everybody to show up, and I want us all to make whatever money, but I also want this to continue to have the same feel and be as legit as it always has been. This cannot go to big money. And so that's really important to me. That's what we're going to have to look at for next year. Anybody want us to do duct tape drags in a different part of the country, like a second event? Yeah! Like do one here in Tucson and another one maybe St. Louis, yeah! Tulsa, Bowling Green, 131, any place like that? Yeah! We are considering that. We're also considering 2-day events. Also, at 96 miles an hour, pretty good drag race. Now we've got out here the little small block and the 4-door 64 Comet, and we've got the Ford truck that's on a full Crown Vic chassis, including the stock 4.6-liter 2-valve. See, this is actually the brilliance of the judging, is I kind of know what these vehicles are. I don't know anyone's names or where they're from, but we get an idea who they are. I didn't catch these on the front there, but clearly the truck is going to be way out front. It marks the tires with a presumably shot cans in the truck. And the truck on the Crown Vic chassis runs 15, 46, 90 miles an hour, and the little crew cab count at 18.0.
We won the first one, round 2. Finally got rid of all my nerves.
And he's going to take it away from the small block powered Chevy S10. Nova Concourse to you, 1449, 96 miles an hour. Square 10, 1657. That is a lead for Los Angeles. And remember, winners, we need you immediately back to lanes. We're having some trouble wrangling the cats back there. We need you immediately back to lanes so they can pair you up.
Hey, what's going on?
Right lane for the class. The visor, he's got his moonroof open.
See you guys later.
Yeah.
He's got all kinds
Have
of
a good
style.
night.
Past the truck. 1346 at 96.
2 minutes. P8 green sticker will be run in 2 minutes.
They're running classes in 2 minutes whether people are in lanes or not.
P8 green stickers lane will be run in 2 minutes.
If I put together a combo for the NA class, what would I do? I haven't built anything like that probably since the cheap wheels start in 1995. I would probably, well, first of all, I would build something absolutely the lightest I could possibly get. I would have a bare frame out here with a roll cage if I could. That is 100% the key. But then, what engine can you get that makes power the cheapest and easiest? I want to say big block Chevy, but then you pay a weight penalty, and without spending money, it's hard to get compression in them. So, LS, you know, RPM is power, so you want something with RPM so you can put gears in it, etc. So, a contraption like that. Rear ends, what about them? Oh, you're talking about axles. The 9-inch has obviously become the standard of the universe, but you know they actually drag more power than some of the other rear ends. Dana 60 is heavier. A 12 volt's pretty good, but a pain in the neck to change gears in. Mopar 8 3/4 is the sweet spot if you're not making power, but the 9-inch is way more convenient, especially if you are making power. Yes, anyone? I'm walking too far down.
Is this a Rode microphone?
The one they gave you.
Yes, is that yours? Cool. All right, thank you very much for returning this Rode microphone that belonged to this guy who's been live streaming me all night. It is back. See, look, he's following me. He's following me. Wait! Oh, I faked him out! All right, we're trying to get cars into land so we can keep running this garbage. Let's go! Got you back here. The roadkill ranchero that we drove to Alaska is in the Deer Lodge, Montana Prison Auto Museum. Are he and Mike going to go up there? Probably no time soon. No, I mean, staging and we did that for an episode, but I don't see Mike and I getting together and specifically driving there anytime soon. I'm good. We're about to start racing too. Oh, how bad do I want the slot bags? They don't have the right offsets that actually fit anything I've got, but they are really cool. How much? He's offering me the slot bags that I placed off of the 3/4 Mustang, and they're pretty good. My problem is I keep buying parts, and then I need to buy a car to build that the parts go on. So parts lead to cars. That's my problem. Here comes the little EcoBoost 4-cylinder Ranger versus the Homestock 13.0 second compressor Mercedes-Benz V8. Come on, Ranger. Look like this is some gear. It's going to send a Mercedes home as you see some more fire shooting out the back. Yes, handling his business, 1248, 110 to 1332, 107. Here comes the Nissan truck again. This thing is wicked fast and cool. The guy normally does not run, or at least the last time I talked to him a couple years ago, normally does not run quarter mile or prep tracks. Good thing that was a buy run for him. Okay, Durango Dodge guy versus Love Truck guy. El Paso connection. And I missed the left truck nearly smacking the wall. He's out of it. He's going to let the contraption concoction connection snafu go another round. 1448, 93 miles. still say stuff off mic because just I can't believe this guy's telling me this, but it is what it is. No, he's good. Hey. Wagons or vans? I've been such a wagon proponent for so long, but I'm edging towards the van thing. So let's just go ahead and say van, because I can. Yes. Oh, he's asking me about a deal where, I forget, what was I talking about? The engine in the car? It was the... Right, but what was the specific example I was looking at? It was the question about, has there ever been a car named for the engine rather than the engine name for the car? Like, for example, I will argue that a Thunderbird engine was named, for the car, and they used it in other cars. The Marauder engine is called a Marauder in a Mercury Marauder, but they used it in other things. So the question is that I had some example of a car that was named for the engine. It wasn't a model like a Boss 429 or a 340 Duster. It was actually a name like Marauder or something. Was it Rocket? No, because I think the Olds Rocket engine was named for the car. Maybe that's an example of one. I don't know. Deep questions. We need to find answers too. Anyone? Pardon me? Do I have anything going with Chris Birdsong? Yeah, not at the second. I don't have that. I also don't know what happened to him because we know we had that Charger together to run here, but I've never seen him run. He texted me once that he went like a 14-1, but that's all I've heard from him. You have news for me where I'm going radio silent? Semi-NA up next, and the buy is first. Thank you. He's working my intel. I was supposed to have a microphone in my ear for all of this stuff, and that fell apart before it started.
Thank you.
Cheers. Anything else on the drive-by? What do you got? What late model cop car would I buy used? I really like the Charger cop car that we had on Roadkill. Maybe that. Yeah. I mean, definitely not an Explorer, right? Whoa! Dodge guy to win.
Whoa!
A couple guys. All right. I think the house is obviously in favor of 440 Postal Jeep guy, who probably has no shot against third gen guy, but nonetheless he makes it to the final. We're waiting for third gen guy to get off the track. We can still see his brake lights down there while he's still taking it easy. And there he goes. The Tucson crew sends a signal to roll it in. El Paso connection has been dominant in this deal. Surprisingly enough. And Postal Jeep to the final. 1327, 100 miles an hour. Postal Jeep to the final. See, it's worth waiting for. It is worth waiting for. I have a feeling I'll get Derek to come back up here now and tell me exactly what's about to happen next as we come down to the end of Battle of the Beaters and Duct Tape Dragons. By the way, some years we actually go back to the burnout box after this is done. Suffice it to say, it's a little late for that. We're not going to do that anymore, so after this is wrapped, we will go straight to the bonfire, and I hope to see and thank those of you who I have not yet run into. I appreciate every single one of you for coming out and supporting this deal. We've had a bigger crowd than ever, clearly more cars than ever, obviously some growing pains that we will get sorted out for you, so this continues to be an event that you want to be at and want to watch. Woo! And thanks very much for making it a problem by being here in mass. Jim Hughes right there on the quad. He is the operator owner of this track.
Let's get all of our finals to lanes, please. All finals to lanes.
All finals to lanes. All finals to lanes.
weight class.
This is it. This is the finals for our NA category. So right now, obviously, you've got 440 Jeep guy and you've got third gen guy. Third gen guy's been going through the field. He deserves every bit of this win if he gets it. We love guy, 1169 to 97 miles an hour, and 440 Jeep guy. We love him. He makes it all the way to the final with his low buck effort, 1323 at 100. So your winner for NA, who will get the Cold Hard Art Trophy, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts, is going to be the guy in the third gen. And we will talk to him when he comes back. Now we're lining up our next couple finals. This is where we get into some cars that are not going to be beaters. And they may not be and are not in the bogus category. Here comes Samurai Guy, and here comes Pink Mustang Guy. We all think we know how this ends, but you never know until you actually run them down the track. Samurai? Who wants the Samurai, right? Everyone wants to see the Samurai. Okay, watch it carefully for a red light. Watch it for spinning tires. You never know what can go down. This is your power hour final. Guy. And now, the final round in the bogus category. This is your power hour final. The others must have been bonus. The finals in these past 2 years have been cars that are not legit beaters. I've actually lost track of whether these are the power hour cars or the bogus cars. I believe these are power hour because these both got in when us and the crowd voted to just wave through the next 10 cars. That's how we collected both these guys, and that's why they're running. So I believe this is your power adder class. Convertible Mustang guy. Excellent racer stand-up Nissan guy. And despite that, he hangs it all out, goes 956, 144 in the Nissan truck. And that is the Battle of the Beaters at the Duct Tape Drags 2025. Right here, I'm holding the trophies that are going to each of those class winners. Right now, I gotta thank very much everybody who's made this happen. All the fans in the stands, all the racers who came out here. O'Reilly Auto Parts, Tucson Dragway. My partner is Steel Jack from Bicycle Garage. So many people that made this happen. This has been a wrap on Freedom Plus for the Duct Tape Drags 2025. Thank you all for watching at home. We will see you next time.